The forest had grown darker since Adunni and Prince Ifeanyi had taken refuge beneath its canopy. Days felt like nights, and the nights themselves were haunted by whispers that seemed to rise from the earth. Adunni felt it in her bones. The oracle's power was not distant. It was haunting them. One evening, as the crimson sun sank behind the trees, Ifeanyi held Adunni close, his voice low with urgency. "We cannot hide forever," he said. "Sooner or later, we must face the oracle or be torn apart by her curse." Adunni nodded, her heart torn between love and dread. She had defied the oracle to keep Ifeanyi, but with each passing day, the shadow of fate grew heavier over them. Suddenly, the sound of breaking branches echoed through the trees. The lovers turned sharply. From the mist emerged the cloaked figure who had haunted their steps since their flight from the village. The figure lowered their hood, and Adunni gasped. It was Kelechi, Ifeanyi's closest friend, the one who had sworn loyalty to him since boyhood. "Kelechi," Ifeanyi's voice was a mix of disbelief and anger. "You, of all people, have been following us. Why?" But the sorrow in Kelechi's eyes quickly hardened into steel. "Because you betrayed the kingdom, Ifeanyi. You chose love over duty. And worse, you dragged us all into the wrath of the oracle. I cannot allow this curse to consume us all." Adunni felt her stomach drop. This was not just betrayal. This was a brother turning against a brother. Ifeanyi's jaw tightened. "We could have faced it together, Kelechi. But you let fear twist your loyalty into treachery." Kelechi raised his staff, and for the first time Adunni noticed the mark glowing faintly across his wrist, a mark of the oracle. The realization struck her like a blow. Kelechi had bound himself to the oracle. "You see," Kelechi hissed. "I did not betray you, I saved myself. And I will save our people. Even if it means delivering her the bride who defied her." Adunni stepped forward, fire in her eyes. "I am no one's sacrifice, Kelechi. Not the oracle's, and certainly not yours." A clash followed. Ifeanyi and Kelechi locked in a brutal fight under the moonlight. Sparks flew as staff met sword, their cries echoing through the forest. Adunni, torn between fear and fury, could only watch as the two men who had once called each other brothers now sought to destroy one another. At last, Ifeanyi disarmed Kelechi, his blade pressed to his throat. Silence fell, broken only by the hiss of the wind through the trees. But Kelechi smiled, a cruel, broken smile. "You may defeat me, Ifeanyi, but you cannot defeat the prophecy. The oracle will never let you win." Before Ifeanyi could strike, the ground trembled. Dark mist coiled upward, swallowing Kelechi whole. His scream echoed into nothingness as he vanished, leaving behind only the echo of his betrayal. Adunni clutched Ifeanyi's hand, trembling. It was never just the oracle, was it? She has already planted her seeds among us. Even those we love, even those we trust. Ifeanyi's eyes were haunted. "Then we are already fighting shadows, Adunni. And shadows cannot be slain with swords." The forest fell silent again, but their world had changed forever. Trust was shattered. And the oracle's power had never felt closer.